So this is facilitating a conversation. So I'm not going to spend this time speaking at you or telling you what you already know, but we're here to discuss gender equity in tech and why it's important for women to be more active and take on more important roles in the tech industry. So this workshop was designed by women tech makers in partnership with Malika, which is a non-profit organization that supports women and that supports women's safety across the world. So what is the goal? The goal of this workshop, we want to create a community around women's equity rights in the tech industry. We want us to be able to envision a future or a reality where women are actually thriving on an equal plane as men in tech. And we also want to cultivate an action-oriented community. We don't want to just say, oh, it's not fair, or oh, it's not right, but what are we as women going to do to change the status quo? So first of all, like I said, this is a conversation. This is not me telling you, like I said, what you already know. So here are just some house rules. First of all, don't yuck my yum. What does that mean? It means, for example, if somebody likes to eat beans for breakfast, you don't say, ugh, just because you think that's weird, right? If somebody likes to eat fish before going on a date or garlic, you don't say ew. I mean, those are random examples, but basically, whatever somebody's opinion is, everybody's opinion is valid. So don't say, no, that's ridiculous because you don't agree. Create a safe space for everybody to share what they believe is true. Number two, move back and move up. Move back means if you're somebody who is used to talking a lot and always answering questions, you should answer, but leave an opportunity for other people who may be a bit more quiet or a bit more thoughtful to actually have the opportunity to speak up. Number three, disagree with ideas and not people. I don't like you because I don't like what you said. No. I don't agree with what you said, but that's fine. That's allowed. Be self-compassionate. The session, like I said, we usually do it for 90 minutes. It can get quite intense and it can get quite emotional because what we're talking about will really hit home for a lot of you. So try to think about yourself. If you find yourself getting upset or if you feel it's too much, just take some time, take a deep breath. It's okay. Be present. We're going to have group discussions across our tables. Pay attention to what other women are saying. We're all trying to become a sisterhood, a community here. So it's important to be present for each other. Take care of yourself. I think that's a bit repetitive. But listen to hear, not to respond. So really take in what people are saying. Try to understand what they're saying and where they're coming from. Don't just listen and then try to answer immediately because you may not have the answers either. Okay, so a quick question. When you think of tech in Africa, what are the top 3 people that come to mind? Off the top of your head. You can shout it. You can shout the answer. Strive Masiwa. Okay. Huh? Ire. Yes. Who else? Huh? Sorry, can you? Okay, awesome. Can we have the second mic on?
Temuiwa.
Okay, cool. Who else? Anybody else? Odu. Okay. Huh? Moyi Adeyemi. Okay. Okay, so far, I like this. So far, out of 5 people, we mentioned 3 women. That's great. Maybe because this is a room full of women, so we also know ourselves. That's awesome. But here are some more women that we could also think of. Ernestina Appiah from Ghana. She's the founder of Ghana Code Club. Dr. Chao Mbogo, she's Kenyan. She's a STEM researcher. Khadija Abu from Paystack, Nigeria. Nisha Maharaj from South Africa. She's the founder of Niche Integrated Solutions. Somebody said Odun. Rukayat Sadiq, she's a software engineer for Influitive Corporation. Odunayo Iweniyi, she's the CEO of PiggyVest. Mai Medat, she's the founder of Eventus. And, okay, go back. So here are just a few women that you could think of. Why is it important to see these women's pictures? Because they're doing amazing things. And of course, there are many, many more women that we could have put up. Hey, I would have put up a picture of myself if I thought that would help. But it's for you to see them and know that they're just like you. You can do amazing things as well. And there's so many of women, there's so many women of this caliber out there. We think Strive Masiwa, globally we think Bill Gates and etc. But there are women that are doing powerful and amazing things, and we have to recognize and then begin to visualize ourselves as them so that we can move from where we are to where we're going to be in the future. So why are we talking about women in tech? Why is it important? Tech is the future. It's a socio-economic issue. If women make up 50% of the world's population, we should be in tech 50%. Who agrees with me, right? Who agrees with me? But if we're not, we're creating a situation where women are not going to be socio-economically empowered in the future, because if tech is the driving force for the economy, then women are being left out of making those economic decisions and having economic power. Next slide. So let's dig deeper. This is where I stop talking, and I ask you guys to talk amongst yourselves. So I'm going to ask you guys to discuss in your groups these few questions. Why did you enter the tech industry? Just talk to the women around you. Let's all get to know each other. Why did you enter the tech industry? Just 1 minute. Okay, let's wrap up. I know we're rushing you, but we want to start the conversation and you can continue it later. Does anybody want to just stand up and say the answer that they gave? Hi, ladies, can we come back? Can we come back, please? Okay, awesome. Do we have the mic for her?
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Comfort. I actually joined the tech world because I want to be part of those that will, change the mindset for women always sitting at the back.
Awesome.
Yes, and even if I am not from the background for computer science, I wanted to I started challenging my mind that, do I have to study computer science to learn?
Can we listen?
Do I have to study computer science to learn things about computer after I use them, as, things in my offices and all that? And when programming came, I was like, this is fantastic for women. It's a way to challenge our mind. It's a way to be part of the world, to change the world, to make the world a better place. And in fact, women can learn faster if they have the good support. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, so our next question is, what was one challenge that you have faced being in the tech industry? What is one challenge you have faced? Do you guys want to discuss? 1 minute. Okay, time's up. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you cannot hear me, clap once. Okay, so who wants to share? We have someone over here. What challenge have you faced?
Okay, one challenge is keeping up because everything seems to be moving so fast and there's so much to learn. So trying to keep up, that's what I think is a major challenge.
Okay, so keeping up has been a challenge. Awesome. Okay, so our next question is, how has your gender, how has being a woman affected your experience in the tech industry? It can be positive, it can be negative. Okay, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. Okay, so we have someone sharing.
Okay, there has been the positive part and the negative part. The positive part is that there is something like this that you say, okay, this is for only women, and it's quite encouraging. But the negative part is that for employers, I don't know, when they see you as a female programmer, they just assume you are not good enough. And if there are like 5 programmers and one is a lady, they feel the lady is like the worst of all of
Can
them.
we listen to her, please? Thanks.
Okay, so if there are like 5 programmers, maybe going for an interview or something, somehow they just assume that the lady is the worst of all of them. So that's a big problem.
Thank you. So she shared that on the positive side, she has this kind of amazing community of women. On the negative side, people assume as a female programmer, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Awesome. So what is one thing you have had to sacrifice to be here with us today? Apart from your beauty sleep. What is one thing you had to sacrifice to be here? Okay, it seems like everybody wants to talk. So we'll take one from here and we'll take one from that table. So this lady over here and someone from that table.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Geminat. I'm a graphic designer, so I used to have jobs like I get throw pillows, souvenirs to deliver. Like this morning, I lost 10 throw pillows to be delivered just because I want to be here.
Awesome. On that side.
Today's my father's birthday, but I'm here, so I sacrificed that. And and to be right, like, cause I'm not all that, but like, I sacrificed my social life basically. I don't have a social life. Sorry, can you hear me? Should I come again?
Can anyone hear her? Okay, so let's be quiet so we can hear her.
To be here today, I sacrificed, like, today's my father's birthday, but I'm here, so
Wow. Awesome.
thank you. And I sacrificed my social life to be
So
where I am, like, no.
So she sacrificed her social life to get to where she is today. Wow, that's amazing. So we as women, we tend to sacrifice a lot of things to get ahead, to get even halfway to where the men get to a little bit more easily than us. So just to give you a glimpse of why it's important, why these conversations are important, and why we should be thinking about how to get more women involved in technology. That first point was already made during our panel session, but I think I'll go through to here. In SSA, 45% fewer women than men have access to the internet. That alone is a barrier to entry. Okay, people are trying to rush me off the stage. Who wants me to get off stage? And less than 5% of all VC funding goes to women founding teams. So 95% of VC funding does not come to women founders. So what can we do about this? What can we do to improve the situation? So that's where you guys come in. So I would like us to take just 5 minutes, 2 minutes on our tables to think about when women can equally thrive in tech, what does the world look like? So where we are right now, there's an imbalance. When everything is equal, when everything is perfect, in a perfect world where all women can do what they want to do, can achieve what they want to achieve, when you walk into an interview, there are 5 people, at least 2 of them are women, not just you. And they look at you and they think, yes, she's capable. What does that world look like? Just write it down on your post-it notes. You can discuss as a team. What does the world look like when all women can thrive equally in technology? Are we discussing? Are we writing? We have 2 minutes. We want 2 people to share what they've written down. It could be a word, it could be a dream, it could be anything that you can think of. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. If you cannot hear me, clap once. Hi. Okay, so can we have one person to share what your table has discussed, what you guys have discussed? Who wants to share? What does the world look like when all women can thrive in tech? Microphone? Just give you mine.
I think what can be done is awareness. There should be more awareness. So it shouldn't just be limited to females in computer science alone, because when I joined in my school, it was someone that told me. Normally it's only among those people in computer science, people in other departments are not aware.
Okay. So what else? What does the world look like when all women can thrive in tech? When the opportunities are equal.
Well, when the opportunities are equal, I think women will be, from the word go, women are good teachers. And I want to say that women will help to spread technology faster. Imagine their kids in the home, so the world would be a very, what's it called? Awareness will thrive faster as well, when it comes to giving women that opportunity. So the world will be a better place. The, what's it called? Education will be faster when it comes to technology. And, the world will, what's it called? Will be a place where women can actually find their roots in and, do well. So that's...
Awesome. So what she said is when all women can thrive in tech, tech will spread faster. We will teach our children. We will enable the next generation. We will spread the awareness. More people will be empowered. They say that if you give a woman education, if you give her the tools, you enable an entire generation. Because she will have children. Women are nurturers. women are educators, we are philosophers, we are champions, we are leaders, we are everything that we need to be. So in closing this session and in closing the day, because they've told me to wrap up like 10 times, but I want us to take these conversations back to our various homes, to our various communities, and start sparking that fire. If you know a girl, if you know a woman that you think should be encouraged, encourage her. You know, when you go back to your workplace, if there's something you can do to help your sister who is working in the tech industry, help her. Something that we've done here today is that we've created a mother's room. So any women here who have their children, or who are breastfeeding, or who are pregnant and need a safe space to go, we have one of those. Your children can be left there and taken care of. You can go there and breastfeed or pump your milk. There's a fridge where you can keep and store your baby food. And you can just go there and relax. If you're pregnant, if you're tired, you need to take a nap, you can also go to that room as well. So this is part of what we also want to do to enable you. We don't want you to stay at home because you couldn't find a nanny. We don't want you to miss out on these opportunities to connect, to network, to build your networks, to engage and to learn and to grow. So part of the Women Tech Makers and Women Will philosophy is that all women should be able to thrive in tech. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. It's been amazing being with you. DevFest 2019 is about to start. Woo! So we have our own special entrance. That's how amazing women are, right? So please proceed this way. Which way? Okay, sorry. The real MC is here. Bye.
Thank you, Jite. Round of applause for Jite, please. Okay, now we have to take group pictures. Can we all stand up? Make our way to the stage in an orderly fashion, like ladies that we are. Quickly, quickly. Don't worry, don't worry. They will, don't worry. Can we hand out the props, please? Volunteers? Can we hand out the props? Thank you. Yeah, it's possible. After the picture. Hello. I'm going to do this to you. I don't know how to arrange. So. You have a good angle, right? Okay, cool. Okay, ladies, smile. Death Fest. Everybody say Death Fest.